Hello, sick people and their loved ones. In the interest of saving time and avoiding a lot of boring chit-chat later, I'm Dr. Gregory House. You can call me Greg. I'm one of 3 doctors staffing this clinic this morning.
Short, sweet, crapophile.
This ray of sunshine is Dr. Lisa Cuddy. Dr. Cuddy runs this whole hospital, so unfortunately she's much too busy to deal with you. I am a board certified diagnostician with a double specialty of infectious disease and nephrology. I'm also the only doctor currently employed at this clinic who's forced to be here against his will. That is true, isn't it? But not to worry, because for most of you, this job could be done by a monkey with a bottle of Motrin. Speaking of which, if you're particularly annoying, you may see me reach for this. This is Vicodin. It's mine. You can't have any. And no, I do not have a pain management problem. I have a pain problem. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm too stoned to tell. So, who wants me? And who would rather wait for one of the other 2 guys? Okay, well, I'll be in exam room 1 if you change your mind. How you doing?
Okay.
Great. I'm doing good, too. I get to knock off an hour early today. You know why? Because I kissed my boss's ass. You ever do that? I think she just said yes because she wants to reinforce that behavior. Wants me to kiss a lot of other people's ass, like she wants me to kiss yours. What would you want? A doctor who holds your hand while you die, or a doctor who ignores you while you get better? I guess it would particularly suck to have a doctor who ignores you while you die.
I should go.
You think it's going to come out on its own? Are we talking bigger than a bread basket? Because actually it will come out on its own. Which for small stuff is no problem. It's wrapped up in a nice soft package and plop. Big stuff, you're going to rip something. Which, speaking medically, is when the fun stops.
How did you...
You've been here half an hour, you haven't sat down. That tells me its location. You haven't told me what it is. That tells me it's humiliating. You have a little birdie carved under your arm. It tells me you have a high tolerance for humiliation. So I figure it's not hemorrhoids. I've been a doctor 20 years. You're not going to surprise me.
It's an MP3 player.
Is it because of the size or the shape? Or is it the pounding bass line?
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna wait.
For what?
Okay, it's 3 o'clock, I'm off. Would you tell Dr. Cuddy there's a patient in exam room 2 needs her attention? And the RIAA wants her to check for illegal downloads. It's infected with a really big hole, like you stuck a nail in it to relieve the pressure.
I wouldn't do that.
Although the wound is irregular. It's not cylindrical, shaped like a triangle, so not a nail. Steak knife?
Wife's nail file.
Nail file. Yeah, well, pain will make you do stupid things. Something to take the edge off?
Yeah.
Cheers. So, you have family here in Princeton?
No.
Here on work?
No. Why are you...
Does your penis hurt?
No. What? Should it?
No. Just thought I'd toss you a really inappropriate question. Your lawyer's gonna love it.
Why would I want to sue you? I want you to treat me.
You're from Maplewood, New Jersey, right?
Yeah.
Now, why would you drive 70 miles to get treatment for a condition that a 9-year-old could diagnose? It's the free-flowing pus that's the tip-off.
I was in town.
Not for family, not for work. You drove 70 miles to a walk-in clinic. You passed 2 hospitals on the road. Now, either you've got a problem with those hospitals or they have a problem with you. My guess is you've sued half the doctors in Maplewood, and the rest are now refusing to help you. It's ironic, isn't it? Sort of like the boy who sued Wolf. You know, I bet we have a doctor here named Wolf. How perfect would that be? I'm going to page him.
Okay, you know what, thank you. I'm going to find a doctor to take care of this.
I didn't say I wouldn't treat you. We'll drain your knee, run some lab work, fix you right up.
Why would you do that?
I'm a people person.
I'm tired a lot.
Any other reason why you think you might have chronic fatigue syndrome?
It's kind of the definition, isn't it?
It's kind of the definition of getting older.
I had a couple headaches last month, mild fever. Sometimes I can't sleep and I have trouble concentrating.
Apparently not while researching this stuff on the internet.
I was thinking it also might be fibromyalgia.
Excellent diagnosis.
Is there anything for that?
Do you know, I think there just might be. I need 36 Vicodin change for $1. Exam room 2.
No formula, just mommy's healthy, natural breast milk.
Yummy.
Her whole face just got swollen like this overnight.
No fever. Glands normal. Missing her vaccination dates.
We're not vaccinating. Gribbit, gribbit, gribbit.
Think they don't work?
I think some multinational pharmaceutical company wants me to think they work. Pad their bottom line.
May I?
Sure.
Gribbit. 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 Yeah, all natural, no dyes is a good business. All natural children's toys. Toy companies, they don't arbitrarily mark up their frogs. They don't lie about how much they spend on research and development. The worst that a toy company could be accused of is making a really boring frog. Gribbit, gribbit, gribbit. You know another really good business? Teeny tiny baby coffins. You can get them in frog green, fire engine red. Really. The antibodies in Yummy Mummy only protect the kid for 6 months, which is why these companies think they can gouge you. They think that you'll spend whatever they ask to keep your kid alive. Want to change things? Prove them wrong. A few hundred parents like you decide they'd rather let their kid die than cough up $40 for a vaccination. Believe me, prices will drop really fast. Gribbit, 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 gribbit.
Tell me what she has.
A cold.
Dr. House?
Hey, Mr. Funston. I was wondering when you'd be back. Got some papers for me?
You've caused me considerable mental distress.
Certainly hope so. What, too cheap to get your lawyer to serve it for you? Or is it just more fun this way?
I'm obviously prepared to consider a settlement.
You have gonorrhea.
No, I don't.
Well, maybe you're right, but I have a lab result that says you do. Could be a false positive, but normally I'd run a second test, but since you're here, I'll just go with the first.
You're just trying to scare me.
It's reportable, you know. It's a public health issue.
I'll be sure to let my wife know.
Oh, don't bother yourself. The state will call it for you. Look, if you're clean, I'm sure it'll all blow over. No big deal. There's an easy way to find out. Get one of your doctors to run a test. These are mine now. I'll see you in court.